Hello! So recently I put some videos up on my TikTok of me drawing lips, and I got a couple comments asking if I could do a tutorial. So today I'm gonna try my hardest to teach you how I draw lips. Okay, so you need an app. Any drawing app will do. It doesn't matter, but I myself am using Procreate for those who want to know. Once you've got your reference, it's time to sketch. So just choose any sketch brush you want. There should be plenty available for you already, but I have a downloaded pack. Now I like to pick a colour from my reference to sketch with, because in the end, my sketch lines are always visible and this just looks way nicer. So to start off sketching, we start with the main points. You have the corners of your mouth, the bottom, the opening, and the top. Basically, once you've got all those main points down, you just want to follow your reference as closely as you can so you get the shape that you want. It might not turn out perfect at first, but that's okay. You just have to keep trying until you get what you want. Here I'm doing a really rough and ugly sketch just so you guys can see. Now that you've perfected your sketch, we want colour. So what we're going to do is create a new layer underneath that sketch. Now go up to your reference and pick the colour from it that you can see the most of. You can use any brush you want to fill in, but if you'd like to use the one I'm using, go down to painting and you can select flat brush. Now just fill in everything, and once you've done that, get the erasing tool and clean up the edges and also the inside of the mouth. After that, create a new layer and fill in the inside of the mouth and the teeth. Now that that's done, what we're going to do is create a new layer on top of that first one for the lip colour, and we're going to put clipping mask on it. Now basically what this does is it just means that you can't draw anywhere outside the lines. Now we're going to go and we're going to grab like the darkest colour that we can. So now you're just going to draw in where all the shadows are going to be, and then once you've done that, do all the highlights as well. So now, using the blend tool, we're going to select a brush. I downloaded a pack myself. You don't have to. I would recommend using the airbrushes. And of course now we're just going to blend everything in. So just keep going until you're satisfied. It's okay if you mess up, you can always press the undo button or grab your color again and draw over it and try blend it again. So it's okay if you mess up. I do it a lot, so it's okay. Now that you've done that, you're just going to make a new layer above the teeth and clipping mask and put all the colours in there and just blend. It's just the same thing, it's pretty easy. Now that that's done, the next step is optional. You don't have to do it, but I like to do it. It's just adding little details, little lines on the lips. I just think it makes it look nicer. You don't have to do it. If you would like to do it, just grab a colour that's a little bit darker than the lips and go into your brushes, pick Technical Pen, which is in the inking, and just make your little lines everywhere. Okay, now we move on to doing the highlights of the lips. So we're going to make a new layer and put clipping mask on it. Making sure the colour that we have is white. We're then going to go to our brushes and in inking select Studio Pen. So now just try and copy all the highlights best as you can. It'll take some time and you will have to redo a lot of them because they won't be perfect, but they don't have to be 100% perfect. And you can even just create your own shapes for highlights if you want. So that's done. So now you just want to put up the thickness of your brush and turn down the opacity. You don't have to do this, but I like to go over the top of the highlights that I made. Then after this, you can even make your own random lines with that. Now for the finishing touch, glitter. So again, we're going to make a new layer and we're going to put clipping mask on top. Now you're going to need glitter brushes from this. I have a whole pack that I downloaded. I can't remember where I got them from, but I would definitely recommend getting some glitter brushes. They're so good for literally everything. So now grab the colour of your lips and make it a little bit lighter. And just using your glitter brush, just splash that around all you want. Once you're done with that colour, go back into your colour wheel and go a little bit lighter. Just keep going lighter until you get to like a white colour. Now that we've got this white colour, try to focus it more around the highlights. And we're done. I really enjoyed making this video, so I hope it was helpful. It would be awesome to see what you guys can make with this, and if you want more tutorials in the future, just comment on my video and I'll get to it. Goodbye, and thank you so much for watching.